How's everyone doing? I'm doing great. It's Teddy here from Team TJ, and welcome back to The Sims 4, where today I did something new to the house, as you can see. So there's a staircase right there. I have added a third floor, and there's only 2 rooms in it right now, and I decided to make a game room, and Summer's currently playing the virtual reality game in here. But, yeah, so this is what I've set up for the game room. So I think this looks really, really nice. There's all the walls and all that. And I decided to put like these nice curtains in here. I put a computer there, giant TV there, radio there, the virtual reality stuff there, and a nice couch right there. So yeah, I really like how this room came out. And I also put the piano up here in the new parlor room, which I also think looks really good, with the bookshelves and the chairs and the piano. I like how the parlor came out as well. Now, there's a good chance some of you just might not know what a parlor is. A parlor, I actually don't exactly know what is so special about a parlor room, but in every house I have ever lived in, there's always been a room that's been dedicated to be a parlor. So I decided to add a parlor in my Sims 4 house. And there's space for more rooms as well, which I'll probably add more into here. I also added this like really cool door to the parlor. I really like that door. Anyway, I'll probably put a bathroom up here or something, or maybe like another bedroom if we ever add a new Sim to the household. I do want Tiny826 and Summer to try for another kid. But I believe I said in the last episode I wanted to add more, more custom Sims into my world, and that is exactly what I have done. I'm really proud of how they came out. Some of them I got from the gallery, others I actually made myself this time, and I really liked how the ones I made myself came out. I was actually surprised how good I was at making Sims now. But first things first, Raven has to tend her garden. So now, because the only way to get Grim to go anywhere is that he's the one who actually travels, so travel, everyone in the house, let's go. Alright, so this is the new house I've added. They are living right across the street from Steve and Alex. So, yeah, this might look a little odd. I mean, we got this little building right here, we got this floating thing, and then we got this giant house with a few trees growing on top of it. What could this possibly be? Well, Tiny826, you are the leader, and you better change your outfit to your everyday. So this house is where are they? Oh, is anyone here? Where are they? Ah, here's some of them. This is the My Little Pony household. That's right, I do like My Little Pony. So yeah, I made all of these characters myself. So I've got Twilight Sparkle, I've got Applejack, that's her sleepwear actually. So yeah, maybe she'll turn and change into her main attire. We've got Fluttershy as well. The others should be somewhere as well. Okay, over here we got Spike the Dragon. I had to make him blue because I couldn't do purple, but I did do purple clothes. We've got Rarity as well. Down here, why is Raven on their microscope? Come on. Okay, so there's Rainbow Dash. She is also in her sleepwear for some reason. Come on. Well, Willow is going to introduce herself to Rainbow Dash. Or not. Friendly introduction, come on. I actually think Rainbow Dash's voice is pretty close, even though this isn't her main outfit.
Wait, Bo, you know what? You gotta be...
By the end, if we don't see any of their main outfits, I will show... Oh, max skill, social skill level 10. Very nice. We don't see their main outfits by the end of this episode, I will go into create a sim and show the rest of them to you. Well, actually, let's get Raven to introduce herself to Twilight Sparkle since they are both voiced by Tara Strong. So they're gonna sit down and play chess together, and Tiny826, what are you doing?
Oh, gross.
Play Sims Forever. This is not your computer. I'm not sure if I can force them to change into their main outfits. I don't think I can. We're gonna have to just wait until we're done here. Along with I added Pinkie Pie. I swear I added Pinkie Pie. Where is she? I mean, I could click this, modify and create a sim, but I'm not sure what happens if I'm actually playing as another household. I think I'm gonna wait till we're done here. And I made all of them teenagers, because that's kind of what they are. I made them more based on their Equestria Girls counterparts, not really their pony versions. Anyway, I want the family to try introducing themselves to as many of them as I can. Who should Grim introduce himself to? Oh, there's Pinkie Pie. There she is. She's finally showed up. And, yeah, this one, okay, good angle. This one, actually, no, use tab. Yeah, okay, I figured this one out. Yeah, I think that I think it worked out very well. So, how about Grim introduce himself to Pinkie Pie? Anyway, I like how they came out. Actually, maybe Willow should introduce herself to Spike, because they are both kids. Oh, Grim and Summer left to work. Oh. No, that's not good. Leave early. Leave early. Okay, this is complicated. Okay, I'm gonna need to try this again. Anyway, but yeah, we saw the My Little Pony household, and we saw all of them, I believe. Yeah, okay, yeah, we saw all of them. So let's go meet our next new Sims household, which this one, I really liked how this one came out as well. I'm not sure how many of you know about this one, but I like this. I almost forgot to show you the house that I got off the gallery for the My Little Pony characters. And it's just Twilight's house, but I did change things up a little bit. I added rooms for all of them. And this was made by Siri Felkel. I'm really hoping I'm saying that right. Anyway, but yes, thank you for making this wonderful house for me to use in my Sims 4 series. I actually realized I could show you right here all their main outfits because I made it myself. It still went into my gallery. So this way you can see both Rainbow Dash and Applejack in their main outfits. Alright, so I got this house off the gallery as well. So, Tiny86, since you are the leader, you are going to knock on the door so we can meet who lives here. It is the last man standing household, the Baxters. A show starring Tim Allen. Anyway, we got Mandy Baxter, we've got Ryan Vogelson, we've got Boyd Vogelson, we've got Vanessa Baxter, where are the rest? There's Mike, who is Tim Allen. I think I did a relatively good job on him. Then we got Eve Baxter, who is one of the two in the household I didn't actually make myself. Because, like, Kristen and Eve were just a little too hard for me to make, so I actually had to grab a couple from the gallery. And I will be crediting the people who made them. We've got Kyle, and where is Kristen as well? Wait, hold on. No, oh, seriously, where is she? I don't see her anywhere. She's not in the basement. No, I don't see her. I don't know where she went. Then again, she is one of the ones with the careers, so that might have been where she ended up. She might be at her job right now. Anyway, the house that I used, this is it right here. And I did not alter this in any way. This is the exact same one that I found off the gallery. It was made by Dinium1126. Again, hope I'm saying that right. Anyway, thank you for making this. This is actually a really good house. And as for the people who made the Kristen, who I did alter a little bit, made her face a little wider, and the Eve, I changed her clothes a little bit. Anyway, it was made by Milcluck15, so thank you for making this, because Kristen and Eve, they were really hard to make. Anyway, and this is how I altered the Kristen that I ended up getting. See, made the face a little bit wider, but it's still the same sim, basically. Anyway, hoping that she shows up. I mean, Pinkie Pie, she wasn't there at first, too, so maybe it's just one of those cases. Alright, so let's have Grim have a friendly introduction to Mike Baxter. They actually seem to be getting along. I did not expect this. Okay. Anyway, they all seem to be having a good and friendly conversations with each other. Still wish I knew where Kristen ended up. Anyway, because all the Sims I made in this household, apart from Eve and Kristen, I made myself. I'm pretty proud of how I'm pretty proud of how I did it. I think it came out great. So, yeah, but we can't stay forever. Grim, next house. Okay, so this next one isn't entirely new. Basically, this was the house that John Wayne used to live in, but I moved him over into this big apartment building complex one, because I decided if I'm going to add more actors into my Sims world, I wanted them all to live in, like, maybe the same apartment building. So I did add in another actor into my Sims 4 world to live in the same apartment building as John Wayne. So let's see if we can't find him. And there he is, Morgan Freeman. Now, I will just say this, his voice is not exactly like Morgan Freeman's, because, well, you can't really make Morgan Freeman voice in The Sims. There's just no capability of doing that. And here's John Wayne up here as well, so, yeah, we've already seen him. Now, I really like this. Honestly, I'm getting a bit of weird deja vu right here for some reason. Yeah, just wanted to show you that I add Morgan Freeman as well. So, Grim, next house. Let's move a little quicker this time. Oh, and by the way, the apartment building I used was made by Ash Faith 3R. Again, hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Anyway, thank you for making this. I did not alter it in any way. And as for the person who made Morgan Freeman, that is Solvian, I think I'm saying that right. Maybe. Anyway, thank you for making this. It's actually a really good Morgan Freeman. I like it. Okay, so this next house, some of you might recognize. Others might not. But Tiny926, knock on the front door. And it is Captain Sauce's The Life of Kevin family. With Kevin Sauce himself. Now, I'm just gonna say it right now. I mean no disrespect to Captain Sauce and his series Life of Kevin. The only reason I add this is because I like the series. I really do. I know he's still continuing it, but I will not be playing as the Sauce family on my channel because it's his family. So I will not be playing as it, on camera that is. But yeah, I add this just because I really do like it. Anyway, we got the whole family. We got more than just Kevin. We got Emma, we've got Evie, we've got, where are the rest? We got Tom, who's sleeping, and we've got Barbecue Sauce, who's also sleeping. Anyway, she woke up and Grim decided to go introduce himself to her. She's looking at him like, don't you look like my ex-boyfriend? If you haven't seen The Life of Kevin, and you wouldn't understand that reference. And we've also got Apple over here as well, also sleeping. Now let's have the gamers of the two families meet each other. Why did we just lose money? Grim just cannot stay away from bars. No matter what, he just can't stay away from them. That's not even our bar. Actually, now I think about it, kind of looks like our bar in a way. Looks like Evie is going into the llama cave. Shh. Very disappointing llama cave. That's because I literally have no expansion packs at all. So all of the stuff that was in here that was from expansion packs, yeah, non-existent. Now you're probably thinking, if I don't have any expansion packs, I have no access to aliens. How is Barbie even here? The answer to that is, well, this isn't the same Barbie that Captain Sauce had on the gallery. This is a different one that I found on the gallery who's not alien, but is in fact human. But first things first, credit where credit is due. So, the Sauce family, apart from this Barbie and Taco, because I can't do anything about that. Anyway, of course, this was made by Captain Sauce himself, or as his EA account name would suggest, Captain Ragu, but that's Captain Sauce. Now, this house is another story. He hasn't actually uploaded a very recent version of his house in a very long time, actually. So, I found a recreation done by Alexness Star 2224. So, hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Anyway, thank you for making this. And as for fake Barbie, that was made by Pretty Pegasus 10. At least I can pronounce that one right. Anyway, thank you. I, of course, added the hat. Anyway, now that the Sauce in Residence is going to be walking around my Sims world, so I'm just gonna say it, Captain Sauce, thank you for your amazing series of the life of Kevin. That's actually where I got a lot of my ideas for this series. Anyway, but this recreation is just so good, it actually looks like the real one. And this Sauce family acts exactly like the real one. They make food there, they then finish it over here. Yeah. Actually, Emma is sleeping. I would have expected her to be on one of these. Huh. Actually, now I think about it, Summer and Emma are actually really alike. She is in her workout attire. That means that she got on the Sauce's workout equipment. Grim, it's time to travel again. Now this next one is very similar to the last one. It's just the house of a different YouTuber's series. And there's the YouTuber himself running into that house. Tiny26, knock on the door. It is the Trayaurus household from Dan TDM's old Sim series. Now, a lot of you might know what this is, others might not, but this is mostly the family of Dan TDM's own personal Sims 4 series, the Trayaurus family, with the doctor himself reading a book. However, I myself did not include the Sim version of Dan and the Sim version of Dan's wife, Katrina Caliente, who already exists in my world anyway. Instead, I replaced that Dan with this one. It actually looks like the real Dan TDM, with blue hair and everything, and a recreation of Dan's real-life wife, Gemma. Gallery time! So the Trayaurus household that I got was created by Dan TDM himself, or as his EA account would say, he is indeed Dr. Trayaurus. Anyway, so thank you, Dan, for a pretty cool series. It's actually what got me hooked on The Sims 4 to begin with. And then the Trayaurus family that I grabbed the majority of them from. So, we got Herbert, Amira, the Dr. Trayaurus himself, and Bristol, who did not start out fat, so I kind of reduced her weight a little bit and changed her outfit back to what it was originally. Now, I didn't keep Katrina Caliente for one, because I already have one in my world. She's one of those base Sims that EA put in. I also did not include the Sim version of Dan because...
What is that?
Like, it might have started out looking like the real Dan TDM. Not anymore. It doesn't look like him anymore at all. It looks more like a really, really bad clone of him. It doesn't look like him at all anymore. Anyway, this is also made by Dan TDM himself, or Dr. Trayaurus. Now, the good Dan that I am using was created by Natalina Plays... Again, hoping I'm saying that one right. And the Gemma I am using was created by... Yeah, this is Editing Teddy here, and I just saw the original by, so the true credit goes to Igra78. But I also credited the other guy because he's the guy I found it from. Anyway, back to the video. Clan Again, hoping I'm saying that right. Some of these names, man, they don't make sense. Anyway, combined, it all makes up this. But there was one Sim I actually added myself. The return of Ralph Trayaurus! At least as best as I could get him. Willow? Again, you're demonstrating that strength of yours. That is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Put that down, though. That doesn't really belong to you. Hey, no, take that out of your inventory. Take it out. Take it out. Place in world. Place in world. Now, okay. I guess that works. As long as it's not in your inventory, because it's not yours. Oh, golly. Can any of you just, for once, just meet other Sims instead of doing other things? Tiny26 and Dan TDM have finally met each other. Anyway, but I actually didn't have to do much work to get Ralph Trayaurus back, actually. Because, funny thing, when I was trying to add Ralph Trayaurus back, I thought maybe I could try having Dr. Trayaurus and Bristol, and it's kind of like have them, you know, mess with genetics and all that, you know, merge their genetics within Create a Sim, you know? And I was actually surprised when on, like, my 5th or 6th roll, I got a sim that looked almost exactly like Ralph Traoris. I know, crazy. Anyway, it's not perfect because this is a portrait of the actual Ralph Traoris as a ghost, but I think I did a pretty good recreation. Anyway, next household Grimm. Now this next one I am also quite proud of. I did not make this one myself either, but I really like this one. It actually is directly next to the Traoris household. Just thought I would mention that. Anyway, who could live here? Okay, there's no one on the bottom floor, and 2 of the Sims on the top floor. Why can't they all be here? Anyway, it is the Watterson household from the Amazing World of Gumball. We got Richard Watterson and Darwin Watterson. Nicole Gumball and Anais do not appear to be home. Well, first things first, the Gumball house that I am using, I got off the gallery from Erin2406, and it was originally made by Candy Girl 2000. I'm guessing like the original might have been a bit different and it was altered a little bit, but this is the one I'm using anyway. And as for the base version of the Amazing World of Gumball house I'm using, was made by Rutinero 10. I hope I'm saying that right. But it was using content from packs that ended up not working quite right. And after the fact, this is what the Sims looked like. So you can actually see what the rest of the family looks like, the ones that aren't currently here. I did my best to kind of like recreate what he already had. I think I did a pretty good job. Anyway, we'll hopefully see the rest. I mean, seriously, why aren't the rest of them here? Oh, and we literally only have one lot left in this neighborhood, just gonna say that as well. We got Elsa living here, we got the Palm nightclub here, we got the Traoris house here, and then we've got the Watterson house here. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll have to meet the Wattersons another day. Next household. And this last household is none other than the Fortnite household. And I added a few different Fortnite skins here. So we've got Sergeant Green Clover, which I added because, well, there was actually a leprechaun hat in the actual game in The Sims, so might as well use it. And then we got Craig over here, which is one of the default skins, and is a name that was given to this particular default skin by a YouTuber who goes by the name of Noah's Noah, who makes really good Fortnite content as well, so Grimm is going to introduce himself to him. And again, where are the other 3? Oh well, gallery time. So the Fortnite bus that is basically this lot was made by Daykhyandishinen. That's the best I can pronounce it. That's the best I can do. Anyway, I think it was a pretty good battle bus kind of thing. And as for Craig, as well as the base models of the Sergeant Green Clover, as well as the Mission Specialist, and the Moonwalker, I got from this household here, which is made by Marinex1X. So, this is the model I used for Sergeant Green Clover, the model I used for Moonwalker, who you'll see soon, and Craig, and plus the model I used for Mission Specialist. And now as for the house I made myself, here is Sergeant Green Clover. This is Moonwalker, so this is the Moonwalker skin I have in this household. Mission Specialist as well, and I made my own, completely my own, of a Zoe skin, and I think this looked great. Well, this is perfect, but I actually, she was originally a young adult, but I later changed her into a teenager after the fact, so, yeah. But still, great design. I think I did great recreating Zoe. I think this is perfect. Anyway, thank you to all the people who made all that awesome Sims 4 content so I could liven up my world just a little. Anyway, now I think it's time to go home. Anyway, we have returned, but since none of them actually went to work, I think we can get some money if Tiny26 live streams. I love the fact that you can live stream in this, because, like, seriously, that is just so cool. Yeah, but the live streaming feature in this game, like, look at all the money we're racking up because of it. Like, that is awesome, I love it. And, wait a minute. Wait. Who is that?